It is Game 4 with the defending champion Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Phoenix Suns. The Lakers with a 2-1 lead. Hi, everybody. I'm Marv Albert, along with the new head coach of the Philadelphia 76ers, Doug Collins. We'll be joined momentarily by Craig Sager working the sidelines. And Doug, looking back at Game 3, the big story, along with the breakout performance by Amari Stoudemire, the fact that the Suns were so successful using the zone against the Lakers. How do you see the Lakers adjusting to it, and how long can a team go with the zone?
Well, that was pretty interesting. They played it almost for the last 3 quarters of the game, and they really got the Lakers out of sync, Marv. The Lakers got stuck on the perimeter. They shot 9 of 32 from 3, and after a very good first quarter, the Lakers shot 57%, had 32 points. They never got back in sync. A couple of the things, too, Marv. The Suns were plus 21 points at the free throw line. They kept the Lakers off the foul line, and that point differential in the paint that was plus 20 for the Lakers in Game 1, plus 10 in Game 2, only plus 4 in Game 3, so they did a much better job defending the paint.
All right, both teams just about set to go as we check out the Taco Bell starting lineups for the Lakers. Up front, Pau Gasol, Ron Artest, Andrew Bynum, who was questionable because of the knee injury, but Phil Jackson saying that he will start at the guards. Derek Fisher and Kobe Bryant. Suns with a front line of Amari Stoudemire, who had that sensational 42-point game. Grant Hill, Robin Lopez, who's played so well, and in the backcourt, Jason Richardson and the extreme.
Well, he played great the other day, and he got his team actively involved. Jason Richardson was able to get out on the fast break. He had 11 points in transition. But the real key, Marv, was the other night in the game, only 7 turnovers for the Phoenix Suns, 11 points for the Lakers. In the 2 games in L.A., the Lakers had 41 points off turnovers. The team that has won the turnover battle has won every game.
The officiating crew, Dan Crawford, Kent Maurer, James Capers, the alternate, Michael Smith, and we're underway. Battle on that opening tip, and it ends up in the hands of Fisher.
I think the Suns are going to zone on the first possession. Alvin Gentry told us this. He said, we're going to see how they attack this early.
Well, here is Fisher for 3. Now they say it's a 2. He had a foot on the line, so they attack it by hitting the first shot.
Yeah, Derek Fisher with 18 the other day in the ball game, 3 of 6 from 3. He and Pau Gasol and Kobe Bryant were the 3 Lakers that played well.
Stoudemire met by Gasol. Nice crossover, then he is stopped, last touch by the Lakers with that loss the other night. For the Lakers, their first defeat, and this is hard to imagine, although these series have been spread out, their first loss in 29 days. The last previous loss, Oklahoma City, April 24th, Game 4 of that tough opening round series. Here's Richardson, right back for the Suns.
Well, he had a good ball game the other night, Marv. As I said before, 19 points. He had 4 of 7 of 3, but he had 11 fast break points. That's where he gets out and gets that early offense.
Lakers had won 8 straight playoff games. Coming into Game 3, Artest not even looking for the shot, and he's wide open, so he takes it and hits. That's a 2. He had a foot on the line.
Well, a good sign for the Lakers, the fact they knocked down a couple long-range jumpers. The big key is they don't start living out there for those jump shots.
Nash able to recover. Finds the open man. Hill, yes. Grant Hill had a very quiet Game 3, just 5 points, 1 of 4 from the field. Did have 9 rebounds, 3 steals.
Yeah, 9 defensive rebounds. So when you play that zone, you have to have other people rebound. Grant did a nice job of that.
Looking very active at the start. Phil Jackson telling us earlier he looked pretty good at practice yesterday.
Yeah, he said he tried to block a shot the other day against Goran Dragic, came down on that leg and actually was okay. Phil said he was very concerned about the way he landed, but actually recovered quite nicely.
This is not a good possession for the Suns. Stoudemire bails him out.
That's exactly what he did. He bailed him out.
And as we have discussed on a number of occasions, when it is not 12 seconds or less, things do get a little disorganized for Phoenix. Artest again in three-point territory. He's tempted. Changed his mind and giving him that shot. A triple team Bynum. Shot clock to 5. Fisher for 3. Good block shot by Lopez. Stoudemire. Very close to a travel. And it's rejected by Gasol. Stoudemire. That would have been a wild backhanded tip by Lopez, but it's recovered. And a foul on Artest as Richardson is shaken up.
Now we have to keep our eye on Amari Stoudemire here. Obviously, as Jason Richardson is on the ground, hopefully nothing serious there. But Amari Stoudemire started the game out the other night, Marv. He was attacking. He was driving. He shot 7 free throws in that first quarter. Everything here has been a jump shot. He cannot go away from that aggressive attacking mode he had the other night in the game. And the Lakers really want to get back there and fill with Bynum and use his size back there to make it tough for Amari Stoudemire to finish.
And remember, Game 3 was extremely physical. That's a defensive 3-second violation on the Lakers. Steve Nash with the broken nose, making contact with Derek Fisher's head. It's like saying that your face ended up in someone's fist. Nash also took an elbow in the jaw from Kobe. Amari Stoudemire ended up with that bleeding gash on his forehead and a rare miss at the foul line for one of the league's best. Steve Nash, Robin Lopez, and Derek Fisher bumping each other. Remember, moving down the court. Lopez with the elbow on Fisher, both given technical fouls. Yes, it is playoff time, and that's what we saw here the other night.
And it was actually an 8-point game, only 19 seconds to go. A lot of people upset that Fisher even took the foul, but that's Derek Fisher. He's going to play to the end of the ball game. He's not going to let the clock just wind out.
Game is tied at 6. We're just underway here at U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix. Pass off the mark, but they save it. Here's Gasol. Rebounded by Richardson. Nash with the pull-up for 3. Kept alive by Hill. And deflected out. Last touch by Bryant.
But see, that's when the Suns are at their best. When they get the defensive stops, they get a chance to get their early offense. The Lakers cannot get back and wall Steve Nash in. That time you've got a pretty good look at that three-point shot, and then Grant Hill with the long rebound.
Stoudemire. And rebounded by Bynum. Amari Stoudemire opening up 1 of 4 from the field. Now the turnover. Here comes Richardson. Here's Lopez in front of him. Pass play broken up and then knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
The turnovers the other day against the Phoenix Suns, the Lakers, very careless. They had 17 turnovers that led to 16 points. 6 of those were in the first 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. It's a careless pass that time by Jason Richardson. He's much better being the finisher than he is the initiator on the break.
Bynum had it slapped away by Lopez. Last touch by Artest. Good hustle by Robin Lopez.
Well, he had a terrific game the other day, Marv. But you look at his numbers, 20 points. He had 12 in the paint and 8 of 10 from the floor. 88% free throw shooter. How about that for a big guy, Mark? Walked to the line the other night and knocked in all 4 of his free throws. And he can make that shot right there. Although that didn't look good.
Bryant played by Hill here at the start. Finding Bynum. Nash with the shovel to Lopez. He's off. Stoudemire with the rebound. That will not count. The foul before the shot on the Lakers.
But so you can see what happens when the Suns get in the running game. They really want Amari Stoudemire and Robin Lopez to really run the floor hard. You saw Lopez miss the shot, but Amari Stoudemire with that rebound. So the bigs running are very important for the Suns.
Bryant picked up the foul. Second team foul on the Lakers. Hill wide open. Yes.
Well, Phoenix Suns, Mark, normally are not a great offensive rebounding team. They have 10 missed shots tonight, already 4 offensive rebounds, so Phil Jackson cannot be happy with the rebounding.
Artest with a strong move. And the game is tied at 8. Actually able to lose Fisher on the pick. Richardson for 3. Richardson hit 4 from downtown on Sunday night.